on this and has to mark that he arrived. So the second option will become completed. So the next you can see it is mock poll. So mock poll will be starting in the P day. That means on the poll day only. So there are only two activities for the presiding officer in the P-1 day. That is, ensure that he has successfully logged into the mobile application. The data visible for him is correct and is as per his polling station. And then he has to mark that he has reached the polling station. These two activities is only on the P-1 day. That is the previous day of the poll day. So what happens in the P day is that the first activity in the polling station will be the mock poll. So after doing the mock poll, he has to click on this mock poll option, the third option, mock poll, which is currently showing pending. So he has to click on the mock poll. Then that window will come, has the mock poll started. Then he has to click on yes, mock poll started. And then it will show that mock poll started successfully. And it will also ask for the number of polling agents available during the mock poll. So you have to enter the number of polling agents that are available in the polling station, and then you have to click on yes. Then they will again ask confirmation, because mock poll completed means then he has completed the preliminary activity. So there are two validation. One time also they will ask, another time also they will ask to confirm. So you have to give confirm, and you can see that mock poll status updated successfully. And in the third screenshot, you can see that the mock poll status also shows completed. So the first activity in the poll day is the marking of the mock poll, in which he will mark that mock poll started. Then the system will ask number of polling agents available during the mock poll. He has to just enter the number only. Then he has to confirm it. Then the mock poll activity is completed. So after the mock poll, the next activity is the start of the poll. So once the poll has started in his polling booth, he has to again take the mobile application. Then he has to click on the start poll. Then it will ask yes, poll started. Then it will show poll status updated successfully, and the start of poll is also showing completed. So this is very simple mobile application. You can see that only the status update is showing till now, from the P-1 to P poll start till the poll start. So after the poll started, the next will be the voter turnout entry, which is happening every 2 hours starting from 9 o'clock. So this will be the entry window for the entering the voter turnout. So this time, so ECINet has an option that at sharp 9 o'clock, the mobile phone will trigger a notification, and it will also, if the phone is not in silent mode, it will also give a sound or beep sound will be there at 9 o'clock, and every slot starting time for getting the PRO notify that the slot has been opened. So the PRO at 9 o'clock, the notification will come, the sound will come, and PRO has just opened his mobile application. Then he has to enter at 9 a.m. how many voters have reached till 9, not reached, how many voters have voted in his polling booth till 9 a.m. So this 9 a.m. slot will be open till 9:20 a.m. There is only 20 minutes for the PRO to update the voter turnout till 9 a.m. So at 9:20, the slot will be closed, and there is no one can open the slot, even the CEO office, if he missed the entry, and it will be notified to all control rooms, including ECI. So the instruction should be very clear. There will be a 20 minutes time slot for entering the data. So we should target that before 9:10, all presiding officers should enter the data and update. There is also one option, he can update it till 9:20, but we are not compelling that. At least once before 9:10, every PRO should enter the voter turnout. So the control room should monitor that at 9:10, all data has come to the so there will, in the ENCORE login, control room officials can monitor the entry. So the officials should ensure that before 9:10, all the presiding officers has entered the value. If anyone has not entered, you have another 5 minutes to follow up with them and to update the details. So the next one will be the 11 a.m. So after 9 a.m., the 9:20, the slot will close. At 9:30, the value he has entered will be gone to the voter turnout app, in which it will show the total vote turnout percentage of that particular polling booth. So There is no entry for the control room officials. The entry of the water turnout should be done by the PRO itself. So at 11 a.m., the slot will again open. The notification will come. The beep sound will come. A PRO has to open his mobile application and has to enter the number of voters who have voted till 11 a.m. See here, one thing is that it is not 7 to 9, 9 to 11. It is 7 to 9 a.m. How many voters have entered at 9 a.m. and 7 to 11 a.m. The total cumulative voters who are voted in the polling booth till 11 a.m. That has to be entered. So it is clearly written there also 7 to 9 a.m., 7 to 11 a.m., 7 to 1 p.m. So the cumulative count of the number of voters voted in the polling station should be entered. So it will know if so the 9 a.m. the 9 a.m. entry will be smaller than the 11 a.m. entry. 11 a.m. entry should be greater. So next thing is the close of poll. So you have entered till 5 o'clock. Till 5 o'clock you have entered the hourly base 2 hourly based voter turnout. So what is close of poll? So close of poll means your polling station has completed the polling activity. So please note that your polling station has completed the polling activity. After that only you will enter the close of poll status. So till 5 a.m. you will be entering the voter turnout. So after 6 o'clock the vote. Close of poll data. So once the polling has closed and he has filled the 17C, the next thing is that he has to enter the close of poll data in the PRO application, and which should be similar to the 17C. Why it is saying that these data will be generated in the index card. So index card is the final stage of the election activity. So whatever data PRO is entering here will be reflected in the index card. So this should be clearly trained to all officials that the data entering here should exactly match as 17C. So the close of poll data slot will be open from 5:30 p.m. to 12 midnight. Hope you have understood. This slot will be available till 12 midnight. So you can enter the data till 12 midnight and no corrections are permitted after 12. So after 12, there is no chance for entering any data. So you have to ensure it has been done before 12. I prefer that we should complete this activity by 10 p.m. before 10 p.m. Maybe some more some polling stations might be coming from a far area that may be exempted, but still this has to be done before 12 midnight. So even if we entered in on 6 p.m. the close of data and found some irregularities, he can update the data till 12 p.m. But the close of poll data can be entered till 12 p.m. only. So as you can see, after 12 a.m., the PRO can see the close of poll data as read-only mode. So he cannot edit or input any value after 12 a.m. So this instruction should clearly mention that all the data, close of poll data should be entered before 12 p.m. We prefer before 10 p.m. Only in some exempted case, we can go till 11 or 11:30. But majority of the case, it should be before 10 p.m. This has to be ensured. Because after 12 p.m. nothing can be done. No one can do anything. It will become a serious issue. We have to raise it with ECI. So this has to be ensured. The control room official has to ensure that all cause of poll data has been entered before 10 p.m. This is what I say. PRO app will work in offline mode as well. So once it is offline, the data stored offline will be synced to server, and also it will be transmitted through SMS also. So once you can see a button in the you can see one button in red color there. So if you click on that sync button, then it will ask you are not connected to the internet. Can we proceed with sending the SMS? So you can proceed with sending the SMS and that details will get updated. So that's why I earlier said the recharge pack should be there. Many of the officers might be giving phone number, secondary phone numbers in order software or something which they have, they might not be recharged. So from the distribution center, it should be ensured that all has been recharged. So this is the button I am saying here. It will show the clear picture data is synced, offline and pending data sync. So these three options will be there. So this is for user onboarding steps. So our returning officer will register all PROs from ENCORE. So on the P-1 day morning before the presiding officers reaching the distribution center, the order software data should be given to the RO team, and the RO team should upload the detail in the ENCORE application. Then only PROs can PROs can log into the presiding officer application. So there is a bulk import Excel option. So we can create the CSV file. Then in one shot itself, we can add them. You can add thousands of presiding officers in one shot itself. So PRO mobile number should be unique in system. RO can edit the details of PROs if required. So for example, in the distribution center, one RO is coming and saying that he is not getting the OTP, but he has given this number only. Then from the distribution center itself, the IT help desk can edit the mobile number which the presiding officer wants. So that is the importance of help desk in the distribution center. So RO should add poll party details and the polling officer also, that sector officer and polling officer also, which is similar to the PRO bulk import itself. So these three sector officers, polling officers and the PRO bulk upload should be done. So sector officers can be done earlier itself because already the RO team might have the sector officer details with them. So index card will be published within 72 hours of counting. This is counting related with that. We will go later. So total votes recorded in EVM should be the total male vote or total female vote plus total transgender vote plus total test vote. So these things has to be noted. And the close of poll data should be greater than or equal to maximum data entered in any of the slots. Hope it is self-understood. If I explain, I think you will get so many confusions. So if you have any doubts, you can read it and you can ask me later. So there is no exemptions. Every presiding officer has to be compulsorily install the PRO mobile application. There is no exemption for that. So this should be ensured. 100% logged in should be ensured on the P-1 day. And the data should be data should be accurate and ensure that all data is filled in allotted time window. This is where the control room officials has a role. Even though we give an intimation to them that by 9:20, 9:10 a.m. you have to. So in the training itself, you have to say that the 9:10 itself, before 9:10 itself, the data entry should be done. The data entry should be done. And also after 9:10, every RO control room official should ensure that no one is pending. And if someone is pending to update, he should call him and ask him to update within 5 minutes. So we cannot wait till 9:20. The whole process should complete before 9:15 a.m. So the data entered in the app should be exactly match the details in Form 70C. So this is the reminders. Please carry mobile phone charger on poll day. And also, if possible, please bring power bank for poll day. These things should be noted during the training also to all the presiding officers. So this is available in our vernacular languages also. So select language as per your convenience. So there are some video tutorials in Hindi and English in the YouTube also. You can refer that also in the later stage. So thank you. We will try for one. I already have shared with you the test URLs. So you can use the test URL here also. So already we have shared the test URL and the RO logins. So The IT nodal officers can take any one login and can try out this. The ECINet application is currently working with this demo values. So you can try today itself how this ECINet app is working. But the only issue is that the slot will get opened only on the prescribed times, that is 9:11. So you have to wait the whole one day to know the whole scenario. That is the only issue. But today itself, you onboard your number in this ENCORE portal and then try the ECINet app tomorrow itself for further trainings. So here in the RO login, you have to go to the polling trends. You might have been seeing the polling trends. There is an option user onboard, the third option. The third option user onboard can be given, and you will be seeing this window here for trying for you. If you are trying, then you can just add this one user and then you can start using it. If we are onboarding all the presiding officers, then we can have the samples here. For example, if you want to add the sector officer detail, then you can click on this sample Excel. Then you can open this sample Excel. So here you can see what all details has been the name, phone number, and the polling stations. Polling stations means 1, 2, 3, 4 means the polling station number. So in the case of sector magistrate, one sector magistrate will be in charge of multiple polling stations. That is why the Excel sheet shows like this, and you can add the sector magistrate details like this. Similarly, you can add the polling officer and the presiding officer also. Click on the import user and select the user type. So if you have kept ready the sector officer details, then click on this import user and you have to select the sector officer. Then you have to browse the file and just give upload. The users will get onboarded. Users will get listed in this case. The same scenario in the case of polling officer and presiding officer. This is how we are doing the bulk upload during the P-1 day. Means the morning of P-1 before the presiding officers reaching the distribution center. So this is one activity that RO team has to do on the morning itself. Once the order team has given you the full details of the presiding officer, you can see if we select the presiding officer Excel file. So you can here see, you can enter the name here. You can enter the mobile number here and the polling station number you can enter here. So this has to be done by the RO team based on the details provided by the order team. So once it is entered, all the presiding officers will be onboarded to the mobile application. Similarly, the polling officer details also should be onboarded similarly. So this is how you are adding the user on board. So currently we will add one user for our testing purpose only. So user already exists. So you can add my. So name you have to give, then the phone number, then the polling station. This is dummy polling stations for the demo purpose. You can give that and you have to add it. Okay. So user is added successfully. You can see that. And if you go to the fourth option, user list, you can see all the officers which we have added. Similarly, if we have uploaded the bulk upload, you can similarly see all the PROs here. So once this is done, we can go to the mobile application and we can do the testing. So 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so in the mobile application, you can download the ECNet application. You click on the ECNet mobile application. Then on the menu bar, you can go to the officer's login. Then the conduct of election. Then you can click on next. Then you can click on the presiding officer. Then you have to click on next. So this is already there. 1 minute. Okay, so you click on the presiding officer. Next, then you have to enter the mobile number. Send. So here you can see we have logged into the app, and here you can see the polling party details is pending because we haven't uploaded the sector officer detail and the polling officer detail. So if you click on that, the presiding officer can view the polling party, the RO RO number, and then the BLO number already will be there, which we will be doing the RO and BLO. So polling party details, he will be visible the sector officer details and the first polling officer details. So next, when we click on the poll party status, it will show that as mentioned in the PPT itself, the question will be asked, have you arrived at the polling station? You have to click on yes, I have arrived, and the poll party status get updated successfully. So the poll party status got completed. You can see that the status has been changed to completed. Then you can go to mock poll, which is on the P day morning after. So it is written, click here after 5:30 a.m. on poll day. So you click on the once mock poll is completed, click on the mock poll. Then it will ask, has the mock poll started? We can give yes, mock poll started. Then it will ask number of polling agents, and we can give a number here. And then you can click on yes. Click on yes, and then it will again ask confirm mock poll. Then you can give the confirm mock poll, and that mock poll status updated successfully. So the next is a start of poll. So see, there will be a confusion that on 9 o'clock only we have to click the start of poll. It is not correct. Start of poll should be clicked immediately once the first voter voted in your polling booth. So that is the start of poll. The poll has started. So click on the start of poll and 1 minute. Okay. So has the poll started? They have asked. You have to click yes, poll started. Then you can see that the poll status also completed. You can see poll start also completed. So this is the this is the activity we are doing till the morning of the P day, start poll. So after start poll, at 9 o'clock, we will be starting the polling trends. So at 9 o'clock, the presiding officer has to click on this polling trends. Then you can see that the slots are visible. But you can see that since we have missed the 9, 11, 1 a.m., 3 p.m. slot, it is showing missed and we cannot do anything. So at 5 p.m., we can enter some value. So this should not happen. This is a demo. That's why. So if if after this meeting tries to onboard and he can enter the 5 p.m. data to see how it works. Then also he can enter after 5:30 the number of electors with the tokens in queue. This is a new feature which came recently only. So here we can see the number of electors with the tokens in queue. So this can be visible to the RO control room. How many persons are in the queue can be visible to the control room. then you can click on after 5:30 or after 5:30 or whenever your polling booth poll has ended, you can click on this close of poll and you can enter the details here. So this detail should exactly match with the 17C. So here it is written before leaving the polling station, please ensure the data entered below matches form 17C. So this has to be entered and this has to be submitted. So this is all the activities related to PRO mobile application by the presiding officer. So in the ENCORE login in the RO control room, you can see the second option dashboard. So in the dashboard, everything will be visible. Whoever who has started the data entry, the polling, if you click on the polling booth activity, you can see the number of PRO user onboarded, only 2. And the PRO user not logged in. So out of 2, only 1 logged in. Poll party. So whatever the presiding officer is doing in the mobile application is visible to the. My screen is visible?
Not visible.
Not visible. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that in the control room, what is happening is that in the RO login, you can go to the dashboard, second option dashboard, and you can see all the activities done by the presiding officer in the mobile application. For example, the first one, the polling booth activity. So PRO user onboarded, you can see here. PRO use those who are logged in, you can see here. Not arrived, you can see here. So by clicking on this, inside this menus, you can see whoever has not done the details and you can follow up with them and can do the needful. So all will be visible in the dashboard. In the polling trends, if you come, you can see 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. how many data entry had been completed. So if you click on here, you can go and see whoever has done it and not done it. So everything can be visible to the RO control room and the RO control room should act accordingly. So nothing should be missed and 100% data should be entered in the time frame given, that is in the 20 minutes time frame given. So in the evening, if you go to the queue tokens, you can see the number of persons in the queue also as per that new feature. So this is the dashboard login. Sorry, this is the RO login and the RO login. You can see the dashboard accordingly. So this is all about the polling presiding officer application and the corresponding RO control room provisions. So if any doubts, you can raise now. So I request all nodal officer to get one RO login and to onboard your number itself. Go to the ECANet app. Tomorrow you can see all the features. You can see the notifications coming at regular intervals. The sounds are coming. You can enter the data. You can enter whatever you want. Enter the data, try it out. And the close of poll also, you try it out and you can get well versed with the application. So this has to be tried out and then we can give to the presiding officer also once we receive intimation from ECI. So for the training purpose, you can give it to every RO team also if required. So whoever you want to be trained, you can onboard in here and you can try the ECNet mobile application here. So any doubts you can ask.
Are the forms available in the training website, training ENCORE ECNet web portal or the live one?
Madam, not in the live one, the test URL I have shared with you.
Okay.
The test URL I will again share after this meeting. In that URL only you have to log in and do this activity.
Okay, please share the PPT also.
Yeah,
One more question. We are uploading the sector officers and polling officials data to the PRO app just for the communication plan only. They won't be able to log into that, right?
No, only for the communication.
Okay, and the mobile number which we are registering with the in the PRO app, that should be in the mobile device also, correct? Because we are sending
correct. Yes. That's what, madam, we have to ensure that all the presiding officer are successfully logged in before leaving the distribution center. So that is one of the main tasks.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, one question. If presiding officer cannot complete the activity, is provision there for first polling officers also? Like they can enter data also? or not?
Presiding officer can only enter the data. He is only the authority to enter the data. So if at all, any issues come, then we have to change the mobile number and all. But better after successfully logged in, there should not be any change. So if during the successfully logged in stage, if any issues is there, at that time you can do what you can
Even
change the number of something.
even sectoral officer cannot put
No, cannot do.
Okay.
Please ensure that all presiding officer. That's why this is also an offline app. So even if the net connectivity is not there, you can use the application. Only issue is that if there is no connectivity, then there might be an issue that the ECA will give the instruction.
After third randomization, the sector officer and polling official PRO details in the Excel bulk upload will we be able to do at the district level, or only ROs will be able to do it?
I have to check that. Currently, the provision is only at RO level. RO has to do it. Last time in the Nalambur by-election also, we have done like that. I don't think that DO has the provision. I will check that and will revert.
Okay, and the missed out time updates, whether the RO will be able to update using the dashboard, or they can just monitor it.
But RO control room has only the power of monitoring. They do not have any entry. They cannot enter anything in the dashboard or anything. The PRO has to enter. There is no other option.
Okay, like will we be able to contact the PRO to get it updated?
Yes, that mobile number will be visible. You can click on the dashboard and it will be seen. You can get the mobile number.
Okay,
and we have also requested ECI that we should be provided with multiple logins for the monitoring purpose, but it is still pending. So we hope that they will provide in the control room to follow up and out.
Okay, because one contact number, one login will not be enough at the assembly level. That is one.
Yes, correct, madam. That we will take it up. One thing is that proper communication should be given to all presiding officer during the first training itself, because this is the first time we are using this mobile application. So it is very important that the first training itself, proper awareness of this mobile application and a training should also be given. If possible, I think ECA will provide the demo for presiding officers also during that time, so they can also try it out. So this should be ensured. So proper communication should be given, because till now we have used the poll manager application. This is the first time we are using the ECA net application. So the awareness should be given properly.
Sir, what is the significance of adding these polling offices and the sector offices in the ENCORE?
What is the
significance or importance? So
the presiding officer will get the sector officer detail and polling officer details once he logged into the mobile application. It is just for the communication purpose only.
Okay.
So he not only sector officer, polling officer, he can see the RO contact, he can see the BLO contact, etc. So that is a communication purpose only. We will check together. I have to check that. 1 minute. So here you can go to the user list. So here the PRO, already onboarded PRO will be there. You can go to edit. And you can change the name, email, phone number, everything you can change. And you can update it. ഇതല്ലേ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചോദിച്ചത്? അതായത് പറയുന്നത് രാത്രി ക്ലോസ് ഓഫ് പോൾ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത് അല്ലേ? Yes, after the close of poll, the data can be verified by RO and can do the editing. So we have to get more clarity on that, but still there is an option. Yeah, here one verify PS data is there. So whatever the PROs have entered, the data will be visible after the close of poll will be visible here, and the RO can edit the data and can verify with 17C from the RO side itself. But the communication should be like that. The 17 should exactly match with the close of poll data by the presiding officer, but still RO can edit it later stage before finalizing. So that we will come later. I have some doubts in this also. Currently, we can focus on PROF. So there is a provision to roll back or to edit the data entered by the PRO. സംഗീത് ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? ഇതാണോ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്? ഓക്കെ.
പോളിംഗ് സ്റ്റേഷന്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നമ്മൾ സി ഓഫീസിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ എൻട്രി ചെയ്യത്തില്ലയോ?
Polling station details will be entered by the ECI from the ERONet application, which contains all the details of our polling station. So they will be auto-populating using ERONet to the ECI net. Like last time, what we have to do is that you can see the first option, elector details. If you click on that, the data will be visible here. Just check on it and verify. That's the only that I will inform during that time when the data gets populated. All ROs has to verify it and click on the verify. Then it will get no need of any entry or polling station entry. It will be automatically fetched from ERONet. The ROs has to just verify that all the polling station number is correct, polling station name is correct, the count is correct. Just to verify it and give the verify here, and it will be done. ഷംനാഥ് ഇതല്ലേ ചോദിച്ചത്? ഇതാണോ?
അതെ അതെ, നമുക്ക് അതിനകത്ത് പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പ്രൊവിഷൻ ഒന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
ഇല്ല, this will be done through ERONet. The data will be auto populated to ENCORE by through ERONet. No need of manual entry.
Okay.
These things you can see in your test URL also. You can try it out anything. No issue in clicking anything and doing anything in the test URL. So you can explore these things and can learn yourself.
ഈ ടെസ്റ്റ് ഡേറ്റ നാളെ ഫുൾ ആയിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാന്നില്ലേ നമുക്ക്? ഇപ്പൊ ഈ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്ന ടെസ്റ്റ് ഡേറ്റ മുഴുവൻ, അതായത്
you can use through this URL.
PRO app.
PRO app, they are saying that every day they will clear the data we have entered. So I haven't tested it, but the communication is like that only every day. So if at all, if it is not cleared, you can inform in the group. We will inform ECI to clear it. No issues. So my request is everybody to utilize this test URL as maximum possible and download the ECINet app and try it yourself before proceeding with any training or intimations to the other stakeholders. If no questions is there, we can wind up, I think. If anything is there, you can put up in the group. I will respond. Okay, thank you. Jidin, question ഉണ്ടോ എന്തെങ്കിലും? Okay, thank you all.